13th of December 2020. Wild card. 13th is Scorpio energy. And it's about transformations. And straight away Spirit have given me the song Gloria. So it's either a Gloria in spirit or the song itself that means something to someone. If I wasn't doing the read, I'd probably look up the year, because that could be important, the singer and the lyrics. So look for that and see if it has any significance to you whatsoever. I've woken with a pretty bad head, but travelling yesterday, so I'm not sure whether it's my ailment or spirits. They're also giving me chocolate fudge cake, and I've told you before, Spirit do fixate on food, just because they don't actually get to experience it the way they used to. So, chocolate fudge cake must be someone's favourite, or it has some funny, significant memory for Spirit, because they have a wicked sense of humour. And the song that's very dear to me, that they're giving me, is Carry On My Wayward Son. So someone, baby Gloria's son is watching. I know it was the theme tune for the Supernatural TV series. So that may be significant to you. But now we're concentrating on the Scorpio energy of the death card for the 13th. It does not mean a death. It means something ends and something new begins. So it can, with other cards, mean a passing, but when it does, there's usually a birth after the passing. Yeah. Where there's a death, there's a birth. And like all energies, it means you cannot cheat death. So you can put it off for a while, whatever this transformation is, but you can't put it off forever. So, a nightmare situation. Probably sleepless nights. Neptune energy and Scorpio. Neptune rules Pisces. So it is about releasing something. Stop trying to control the situation and others. Stop trying to control the outcome of a situation. Stop doing it the way you've been doing it. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. A shock is coming. Possible miracle health, healing. It's about staying positive even in the nightmare. You are manifesting your own future. There could be an end to a cycle of security within the home. 10 years is mentioned. Something new is about to begin. Someone may act with passion but without thought. Someone rushes in but lacks stamina. making decisions on the hoof instead of thinking carefully about them. So this will rock your world. This is a shock. The numbers are those born on the 1st or the 28th and the 16th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way, because although this will rock your world, it's also a blessing in disguise. So it's bringing about an ending so that there's enough space for a new beginning to take place. Gemini energy is mentioned, rules the hands, arms, shoulders, and siblings and communications. The family unit can be the parental family unit, can be the immediate family unit, but someone needs the blessing perhaps to leave home. There is someone that comes in and goes out at will, and there is a fire sign energy, and those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. An enemy needs to be overcome. It could be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, and we've got Libra there. The Lions in the marital home, justice will be served. Some of you may need to go to court. Don't compare yourself to others in any way, because comparison is not your friend. This is not a race. You have to stay positive. Like I said, you are manifesting. Be grateful for what you have and more will come to you. But if you are ungrateful, more can be taken from you. There is a fire sign and a water sign on the same level. One comes in with passion, one comes in with love. So there may be at different stages in this, they haven't got to the full potential yet. There is a split, a separation of some kind. And again, someone needs the approval of the family to leave whilst still being loyal to the family. 10 years is mentioned, but it is an end to the security that once was. There is possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn older male. It could be a friend, it could be a man in uniform, it could be of darker complexion, it could be a businessman. He is wealthy, generous, and a good friend. An older male who is stable financially. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12 mentioned, and those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February mentioned. The bottom of the deck again we have the 16, and someone is torn, confused between what to choose, the choices. The full moon, which I don't know when that is. I think we've already had it. Full moon could be important for clarity. Full moon in Cancer was on the 2nd, so I haven't got my new diary yet, so I don't know when it is in January. The 18th could be important in a negative way. Yeah, to begin with, somebody feels stuck because of this nightmare situation. But they're realising they can't play the martyr or the victim forever. Need to come off the cross, put your boundaries in place. Those born on the 12th, living or past. If your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Pisces energy rules the hand, the toes and feet. It is karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. We've doubled up with the man of business. The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, older male. He is secure, steadfast, could wear a uniform, good friend and a generous one. Something is coming back to be settled once and for all. It's described as a toothache patched up when an extraction was required. So you didn't settle it properly, and now it has to be settled. Those born on the 20th, living or past state Fudarian address, massively important in a negative way. This is holding you back so that you cannot transform. The polar bear is your animal totem. Someone is working very hard to achieve, putting a lot of effort in. But there is lack of communication, lack of action, because there is lies, deceit and theft, insecurity. They don't feel secure and that they're lying to themselves about a situation. They're trying to protect themselves and others, and in so doing, they're just making things worse. Too many. Yeah, remember Prince 26. I think we had this the other day. So the Rainbow Prince is telling you that you need to address how committed you are to your path. I don't think you are, especially with that Knight of Wands. No commitment there. Have you been giving yourself only as a means to control a situation? Possibly. The gentle advice is to practice giving fully of yourself. Devote all your attention when you're with someone. Turn off your mobile phone, your tablet, your computer, and actually look them in the eye when you speak to them. Be completely present in all areas of your life. When you do so, you will receive more than you're trying to get by being the way you are now. The other warning is that you may be giving too much and not allowing yourself to be compensated. This may keep you in victim mode, which is what you want to come out of. Always looking for what's unfair. Perhaps it's time to stop giving so much and instead be willing to receive. It may not be comfortable, but you deserve it, so why not allow it? Let yourself be vulnerable, because that's where your strength lies. Know your worth. Tenth house is the world, endings, culminations. Bringing something, a chapter, to a close. So, 21st, and the astrology is doing its thing. The desire for fame tempts even the noblest of persons. Fame and the world at large. In astrology, the 10th house, at the top of the zodiac, embodies all the masculine principles and represents the father. So it may be something to do with your father, or you may be a father. A very powerful, influential man can also represent the man in a woman's life, because the 10th house opposes the 4th house. It can sometimes represent the woman or the mother in your life, but mostly the 10th house stands for reputation and standing. So that's what this is all about. You're worried about your reputation and standing. This is an ambitious card. It's about owning the world and being on top of the world. It's the ultimate card to have when you need to be confident in what you're doing and go for what you want and nothing less. Because the 10th house is a card of Capricorn, it indicates you are about to put forth diligent and concentrated effort. The climb and the advancement of your reputation is what the 10th house is about. It all suggests looking at everything as a bigger picture, being required to tell the truth and be honest. It will have a great bearing on how you advance in your goals. People will discuss what you're doing, what you have started or about to make. You may be contacted by the media, become recognised, or at least you will see efforts in some public forum. The matter in hand may have something to do with governments travelling to other lands or encountering foreigners, or it could just mean your ambitions are about to gain momentum. Layers of illusion will be removed, your essential self disclosed. This could be in relation to public or possible love interest. If a love interest, they could be older and more established, or they will work along beside you in meeting your goals. It can sometimes mean playing along with the status quo to get ahead, and it could be to do with paying your dues, grabbing what you can and taking advantage of a situation. This card suggests how high you can go in a lifetime, or at least concerning the issues at hand. So grabbing what you can and trying to get away. It also represents the earth, so working the land or acquiring land is something that may come into play. You can therefore denote growth, crops, plants, farmers and farming. You reap what you sow, so the 10th house card, you can get back what you give. In essence, this is the primary card of fame or infamy, your legacy, what you will become known for. It is the house of success and failure, and this card will tell you what will likely come about depending on the surrounding cards and upon the energies that surround you in the current time. Truth and honesty will decide this matter. The universe is supporting you now. So if you cannot live honestly in the situation that you're in and speak your truth, you're in the wrong place. You need to live in honesty. Nothing can grow in barren lands, and if you lie or try to conceal, that's when you'll come unstuck. Something has to end, and honesty and truth are within this situation. Thanks for listening.